Okay, American men, listen up. This is my reality check. Cause last time I did a reality check, I did one on black women. So now I'm doing one on American men. Now, this is, I'm gonna make a few points on this. If you guys can't take it, then hey, I don't know what else to tell you. American men, you have to come to a point in your lives where you cannot let life pass before your eyes. You can't let people get to you. You can't let these women dictate on what you should do and what you should not do. You're a grown man. You can do whatever you want to do. Never tell somebody that you can't travel. For some reason, they do not want American men to travel. They don't want us. Another way of saying it, the reason why they don't want us to travel because they don't want us to experience happiness going out. When you're in America, for the most part, a lot of men are not going to be happy with the choices that are left. Most of the time we'll like a chick, we'll find out they with somebody, and then whatever's left is pretty much the garbage that's left with American women. Not saying all single women and all American women are garbage, but most of them really are, because look at all the stuff that we getting left behind. We leaving behind another man's baggage. We gotta open the luggage, and all we find is bull, just bull. But now we travel. I tell American men all the time, the best thing you can do is travel. Save your money and travel. If you don't want to deal with American women anymore, save your money and travel. Don't deal with them. I keep telling American men, don't deal with them. If you don't like American women and how they are, don't deal with them. Just leave them alone. Go overseas. Or sometimes American men are just used to the surroundings of the women. If you want, go to other states. See how it is. If you're in Michigan, go to Indiana, go to Illinois, go to Texas, go to Florida, go to Oklahoma, go to New York, go outside of it, because I tell it all the time. Women in my state, majority, whack. Whack, whack, whack. They're whack, they play games, or most of them are with somebody. Either way, you're screwed. American, also too, stop simping. American men, we are so into simping, it is ridiculous. We simp to the regards of all these women that don't even give us the time of day anyway. The more we get at them, you know what I'm saying? The more we get at them, the more they disinterested, and then they'll come and find be with men that they like, even though they say they like a certain amount, but they always find they have this thing where they just happen to be with the kind of guy that they normally wouldn't get, but they find the excitement in it, and then they get mad when they don't find the one that they like, and then when they find the one that they say that they want, they don't like him because he's lame, he's this, he's that, and all that. That's why American men, stop simping, not only in America, but overseas. If you mess up the game overseas, you need to kill yourself. We're going to start strangling y'all. Y'all already messed it up in America, giving all these women these praises and stuff like that. I don't even blame these women for that. I blame men for that, because y'all don't have to give them this and say this and do all that and stuff like that. They do that because you allow it. You allowed all these women to do that. You know what I'm saying? I tell them, travel. Get a better feel of women outside of your state. Go to other states. Go to overseas. Go. Just stop dealing with hood rats and start dealing with classy chicks. I know you got some men that be like, well, I like dealing with hoes, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a hoe. I'm like, okay, it ain't gonna be nothing wrong with getting a disease from them too, right? So do that. You know, go out more. Don't go to the clubs all the time. Go to country clubs. Go to golf. Go outside of what you normally do. Horseback ride. Do all that. You know, and I'm gonna do a video on places to take women, or best places to meet women, or whatever you want to call it. Again, American men, be smart on what you're trying to do. I understand women are gonna throw your game off. Stay focused. That's another thing with American men. Stay focused. Get your money. I mean, have a level head. Spend on things that you need. Don't spend it on stuff that you don't need. You don't need to spend it on no $200 or $300 Jordans, no $100 pants, no $300 or $400 shoes. Don't spend it on things that you need. If you need a house, spend it on things that you need in the house. If you want to take a trip that you can afford. If you want to go to a sporting event, go to one that you can afford. You don't have to be in ain't nothing wrong with the cheap seats. You know what I'm saying? I get cheap seats all the time. I get the, cheap price seats. I get them all the time. So ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you at the game and you have a good time by yourself or whoever you with. Again, also to American men, you have to know how to act. You have to know how to act in public. Don't get into no rah-rah, guns, shoot them out, rob people. At the end of the day, nothing is getting solved and you gonna look like an idiot. So there has to be something on that. Don't act a fool. Stop fighting each other, killing each other. All this stuff is not worth it. And American men, we do that a lot. We kill each other, especially black men. Black men, we kill each other so much we can never get along with each other. You know, we need, us as men, we just need to just stick together and do something. Have fun. Don't matter where it is, just have fun. You don't have to always fight and argue and hoot and holler and do all this stuff to women, yelling at them. What's up, mom? What's all this? Be respectful with women. Be respectful for yourself. Now, sometimes you don't, if women are disrespectful, then sometimes maybe you have to do that, but then it's better to just walk away from them. You know what I'm saying? American men, also, too, we got to live longer. We got to eat right. We got to make sure our skin is right. I'm trying to do that now. Y'all see all these bumps on, I got this acne thing. I'm trying to do something about my skin and everything. But I think, as men, we need to work on keeping ourselves up, staying in shape. Don't do it just because somebody tells you to. Do it because you want to, and you want to live life. You know what I'm saying? Eat right, exercise right, get your money. American men, we got to get our money, and then we got to eat right. We got to exercise. We got to do things that we want to do, not because a female or something like a friend of us say we should do. We got to do things because we want to. And I think that's our biggest problem. We don't do things because we want to. Sometimes, save money. One thing about American men, we have to save our money. So we spend on ridiculous things, and we don't save our money, and we need to save our money. start our own business. You know, have a business for yourself. Things will do good. If things will be alright if you do that. Next, experience. Make sure your neighborhood and where you grew up in is cool. You know, put some, you know, make sure things are good in there in the neighborhood, or if you got a little money, make sure you bring back to the community. I know sometimes, I know more likely they don't care, but to just make a difference and to put a smile on somebody's face, that's cool too, you know what I'm saying? So, do that. You know what I'm saying? Charity events, make sure the community or where you living at, or just do it for somebody. You know, help out somebody, help out a homeless person, do something. Make sure you help somebody out. And you know, also too, when you see a young kid, teach them some things. You know what I'm saying? Teach them what's right and what's wrong, because a lot of times a young boy is not going to have a father in the family. So I remember when I was growing up, we had you know, older cats in the hood and the playgrounds and stuff like that who teached us what's right and what's wrong and stuff like that. Nowadays, that don't happen. I think we need to go back into that. Teach these young dudes not to do no simping and tricking and all that. And don't drink, don't smoke. And, you know, just do things right. Stay healthy. Carry yourself in a respectful manner. I see so many young guys kill each other, smoke weed, drink. Smoking weed and drinking does not make you cool. An occasional drink is cool, but if you drink so much to a point where you drunk or you a weed head, and I know in some cities and states, you know, marijuana is legal and stuff, but it's still wrong. It'll still mess your head up and stuff like that. So it ain't cool. I don't do that no more, and I advise a lot of people that don't do that, because a lot of people at work, behind the scenes, they'll smoke a little weed, cigarettes and stuff like that. So I don't like being around no weed heads. I don't like being around a female that's a weed head. I don't like being around my homies and they do that. So I don't like that. You know, teach somebody. If you were brought up a certain way, you have a child, a son, or you have a kid in the neighborhood, or you just see a kid that needs some help and that's struggling, either, you know, teach him some things or take him to a community center. Community centers are always good for these young kids. We just, as a man, we just need to have manhood back. Manhood is so lost. Tired of guys with these skinny jeans and you know, just tight clothes and just ignorant stuff. I mean, just stuff that's not manly. Wearing these tight jeans, you never should wear jeans that's tighter than a female's and think of yourself as a man. I mean, loose fit. I mean, not to the point where you sag in your pants. That's another thing. Guys, stop sagging your pants. Buy a belt, please. Showing your drawers and your ass and all that is not cute. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool and it's not cute. Some of these women may like that. Mostly hood rats will like that. But ain't no real woman gonna like that. They gonna be like, no, I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on no... Don't come out looking like no Chief video I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sagging and be in a room full of dudes and all y'all got y'all shirts off and sagging y'all pants and things. That's a little suspect. So that's a manly thing, you know. Don't do that. Be a man. Have somebody older teach you what's wrong. Like, I'll come up to a young dude and be like, yo man, you need to present yourself better. Basically switch your clothing. You don't have to be, you know, you can casual up, you can polo it, khaki it up, suit it up. You don't have to always be on street hip hop wear. Change your stuff. Change it up. You get respected more. Sometimes you don't get respect, but people will look at you different. You know, women will look at you different. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't wear the same thing. You know, he's a dude with, you know, he knows how to dress. You know, he puts himself together. You know, America, and also too, schooling. Go back to school, get your education, do what you gotta do. Education, a man with an education can go a long way. It's not too many guys that go to college, so more of us have to go to college or trade school, do whatever you have to do to make yourself better, because we lack going to school. Men, we lack going to school. More women are going to school more than men. So we have to change that. We got to get more into getting focused in school and in anything else, because I think men lack focus. We lack focus. We stay distracted on things that we shouldn't pay attention of, and what we should do, like we work and all that. Working what you're doing. Don't be distracted by what's going on in the world. You know, what she doing, and worrying about a person calling and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about that. Worry about what you want to do in life. So, American men, we have so many things that we can do. We just have to take advantage of all these opportunities. We in the land of the free, so we should be free to do as many things as you want to. Learn as much as you want to. Read more. Not a lot of guys read. Read more books. Read the newspaper. You know, get involved in things. You know, just help people out. Get involved. If you have a son or a child, teach them things. You know, just do what you have to do. It's just so much out there, American men, and I'm for you. My heart is out for you. I'm doing something about it. I want you to do something about it also, because I want you guys to succeed. I don't want anybody to fail. I want everybody to succeed. There should be no hate within each other. Let's just do what we have to do. Let's not rely on women. And a lot, also too, I gotta bring this up. A lot of American guys, we gotta stop depending on our women to take care of us. A lot of guys depend on women to take care of us. If it's, you know, our mother, our sister, our girlfriends, our wives, whatever. We gotta stop depending on that, because ain't nothing worse than you being confined as your woman, having your woman name on the bills, and you ain't got no say. So once their name is on the bills, you can't say nothing. Once they is the main household person, it's nothing, like, you ain't got really nothing much really to say on that. They pretty much say what goes. You can't argue about nothing. You can't tell them nothing, because they're gonna always bring that up. Like, whose name is this on this lease? Or whose house is this? What do you have to do with it? That's gonna come out there. They gonna mention that, because women love to tell you what you don't have. But then, if you don't like it, we gotta change it. We get tired of women telling us we ain't nothing and all that kind of stuff, but then we don't do nothing about it, and we just like getting abused and talked about stuff when you don't even have to do that. You shouldn't have to. Men, my American men, talent. We are so talented, but we do not use use our talents as good. Some of us, not all of us. Some of us, we use our talents. We do whatever it takes. We try to give help to other guys, but then sometimes they don't want it. You know, if they don't want help, what can you do? You can just tell them what's going on. So, you know, but my heart is out to y'all American men. I had to make this video. It's a whole lot longer than what I thought, but I want to know your thoughts on this video. Shout out to anybody that looks at it. You know, holler at me. I got Ustream videos too. Holler at me at Realest Brother on Ustream. Holler at me on Facebook. Steve, the greatest man ever lived franchise. Holler at me on that. Just let me know what's up. If you got any video ideas for me to do, holler at me. We could chop it up, or if you want to do one, or if you want to do a video with me, that's cool too. You know, just let me know, and we'll see what happens. But at the meantime, man, American men, again, in closing, do what you got to do. You have the whole world in your hands. Take advantage of every opportunity that you have. You have a lot of opportunities. Take advantage of it. Alright? That's any color. Black, white, Asian, Mexican, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Latin, Indian, every race. You have a lot of opportunities. Take advantage of them, please. I got love for y'all. I got love for y'all. I know y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. Just make it happen. Alright? Make it happen. Till next time, I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute, man. Peace out.